Hi there beautiful people, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Femke and for today I will be doing a new nail polish that makes me happy whenever I wear them video. I am doing the entire rainbow and for today it is time for 5 red shades. These are just 5 random colors from my quite large nail polish collection. I think there are about 3,000 bottles. These are just 5 of my favorite reds. I have a ton more. It was actually quite hard to just choose 5 and not to have like 5 identical red ones because there are so many beautiful brands with beautiful reds that it was quite difficult to get like just 5 and quite different ones as well. But I have already done the favorites of the purples, blues, greens, yellows and orange. So yes, red is next in line. Let me know if you want me to continue this series, maybe even do it with like different finishes, like a metallic finish, a shimmery finish, a glittery finish, chrome finishes, maybe even let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I am already swatching the first color and this one is from my local drugstore, which is Kruidvat. It is I think based in the Netherlands mostly, but it's also in Belgium. So if you are from one or other country, it is quite easy to get by. I think these were like €2 a bottle. I'm not quite sure, like don't pin me on this because it might be like 2.50 or something. I really can't remember, but these are from the high gloss like series or collection. Kruidvat actually really amped up their game like nail polish wise. They didn't really have their own like makeup brand so far, but now they do for like the last couple of years, I think like 3 years or something, and it was actually really nice red. It kind of was like a Christmassy red but with a little bit of like a warmer undertone, more of like an orange base, if you know what I mean. This next color by Trend is actually also a Dutch brand. This is more like the perfect Christmas blue based, like blue undertone, cool toned red. I really love it. I do feel like my camera kind of messes up the colors sometimes, especially when it comes to reds and oranges. I feel like it pretty much shows reds a little bit more warm than they actually are, because I feel like this Trend color is a lot more cool toned. But yeah, it's just a beautiful Christmassy red, and that is so crazy to say because it is in the middle of summer. It is a heat wave at the moment. Now I have recorded this video and the voiceover, so yeah, I just feel like it kind of suits this weather as well because it is hot as hell. It's like hell on earth, to be honest. I'm not doing well with this hot weather, but red polishes like these always look beautiful during any time of year. Really beautiful to do as a pedicure as well, to be honest, or at least in my opinion. I love red nail polish on my toenails. It's really beautiful. But that Trend color was actually very nice, very creamy. The brush is a little bit more thin, a little bit more narrow. I prefer my brushes to be a little bit more wide, but then again I do have a very narrow pinky nail that actually makes working with wider brushes just like this one by Catrice a little bit more difficult. So sometimes it's actually a very big plus to have a narrow brush. But this next one by Catrice is from the Heart Affair limited edition. It is a couple of years old already. It is a beautiful, kind of like an opaque jelly base, a beautiful red, kind of warm toned red, but it has beautiful shimmer and like very small, like finely milled flakies in there with a nice pink looking hue to it. It is very pretty. I love it a lot. And here you can see the downside of a more wide brush. I just flooded the skin next to my nail because I had a little bit too much pressure on the brush, so the bristles actually kind of spread out a little more, and yeah, stuff like that happens. But of course, if you are using red polishes or very highly pigmented polishes, make sure to use a good base. And if you do get some onto the skin or maybe the cuticle area, remove it ASAP with a little bit of acetone or nail polish remover, acetone free. as my preference, and a little brush or a Q-tip or something, because it really stains the nails and the skin around the nails as well if you're not careful enough. And you know, I've been doing nails for such a long time, and I still have like little mistakes like that. Like, it's totally normal, it's totally human. Don't beat yourself up about it, because stuff like that just simply happens. Then the fourth color already, I think it is the fourth one. This one is by Zoya. It's called Rosa. It is one of those reds that has a little bit of like a pinkish hue to it. I do feel like it is a beautiful red, but because of the pink undertone, it can like move towards a pinky kind of look quite easily. This is one of those slightly metallic looking, or at least metallic finishes. It's not like super metallic. It isn't as streaky as I would expect it to be, which is something that I love, because the shimmer in here, like the little particles, are very finely milled, so that actually helps a lot with it not being super streaky. But then again, you don't want to overwork the polish, so just a couple of strokes with the brush and you're good to go. I do have to mention, Zoya also has those like narrow brushes. If you're not into that, you can always just use another like random brush to apply your polishes. You don't always have to use the brush that comes with the bottle. Sometimes you can even switch it out, like some brands provide like narrow and wide brushes, just like Holutaco does. So yeah, you can definitely just wing it, or just use the brush straight from the bottle, which is something that I tend to do. I don't want to have like an extra step of cleanup afterwards by cleaning out brushes. But yeah, this Zoya one, it's really pretty. I think it's very wearable, very lovely for summer as well. And then the fifth and final color that I will be sharing in this new nail polish that makes me happy whenever I wear them series, for the reds at least, is one by Essie. I have no idea from what collection this is. Like, my wildest guess, it is from a Valentine's Day collection, but I do think I actually got this at like a TK Maxx kind of store. I think I even bought this in Germany, but I'm really not sure anymore. It is a really nice red, like jelly kind of base, and it has beautiful red glitter in here. I do feel like, because it is quite an older shade, I don't even know how long I've had this one, how old this entire collection was, to be honest, that this one belongs in. But the glitter is a little bit gritty, and it still looks gritty on the nails. It's a little like patchy as well, which is something that I don't mind, because a good glossy top coat actually finishes it off perfectly. It makes sure there's not like any glitter sticking up anymore. It's just a nice smooth surface. But on its own, you can definitely tell it needs a little extra work, a little extra love. But other than that, it really is a beautiful polish. If you are a fan of more translucent kind of jelly polishes with some glitter in there, this one is the one for you. As I mentioned, it is from an older, like hella old collection. You might still find it on eBay, or if someone else is actually selling nail polishes from their own collection. But yeah, it is a really nice one. I think it's beautiful any like time of year, but I would definitely wear this for Christmas, to be honest. But yeah, this was my entire new video. Let me know what do you think. Do you love red nail polishes, or do you never wear them? Let me know in the comments down below. But thank you guys so much for watching, and as usual, I love you so much, and I hope to see you next time.